Even in this lesson now, what are your intended learning outcomes? What are you hoping for them to achieve?
We're going to practice a throw-in, so I want to make sure that I think a lot of the time they just focus on the throw and it's not the person who's receiving the ball. They don't really think about anything, so they need to make sure they've got their target there and making sure that they're aiming towards it, so improving their accuracy.
So you're looking, specifically for accuracy, but you're looking also for an interaction there, so there's communication between teammates.
Yeah.
Has that been lacking in the past?
I think so, a little bit, yeah.
How have you found things so far?
Oh, I've loved it, and the kids have too. I think it's just, I feel like they're so busy all the time and it's not what I'm used to really, and you get so much done. Some of the activities are quite similar. Yeah. So I'm just trying every week to step it up a bit. So there's things that they weren't very good at in the first week that I've visited more, and they're improving in those, so I'll just keep trying to stretch them and push them.
And of course what you've got in this scheme is the opportunity to go back and to refine it and to practice it and to improve it.
Yeah.
And just because they've done elements of session 1, it doesn't mean that you never do them again.
No, exactly.
So they will be part of session 4, and you can bring it in, or you could ask them to show and give examples. And then basically what we're looking at in this session, sort of the skills that they would introducing would be the skipping and the lunging and then the two-handed throw. And then hopefully if we've got time, we'll go to me to you to me, which is really nice, because not only will you have the opportunity to develop social skills, but obviously they'll be able to communicate with each other. And then you're going to finish off with...
Yeah, the shape-shifting.
Shape-shifting. What I do, it's not, you don't have to do exactly that. You can put your own slant on it, and you can change it. And the whole essence of this pack really is just a guidance. It's an aid memoir. It's ideas for experienced teachers like yourself, or for newly trained teachers, and they've got something they can use this. But they don't. It's not set in stone.
No, because that's something else that I've picked up on, like I was saying before. Like, you've seen something, so you might have gone off the plan as such and just explored that, but then you've come back to it, so that's given me ideas of what I can do as well in my lessons. Yeah.
How do you feel the sessions have progressed from that?
I think it's always useful to see somebody teaching, and you can always pick ideas off them. Say, for example, like behaviour strategies, that there's a certain child, and rather than blaming him for the behaviour, you blame the beanbag. I think that was brilliant, so I've tried to use things like that.
Do you think in this lesson today get an opportunity to transfer some of the numeracy or literacy skills that you've been doing in the class?
I think there's always space for communication and discussion. I'll try and set some problems, almost like a challenge, so it's up to them. There's no right or wrong answer, it's up to them what they do with it. And then we've been doing lots of counting in different steps, so I might try and put that in somewhere as well. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Already, so can you all turn so your eyes are on me? Because I know you're like looking at me, don't you? Right. Now, are we going to go on this adventure then? Yeah. Shall I tell you what kind of adventure it is? Yeah. An animal one. No. It's a pirate adventure. Yeah. And we're going to go on a journey to see if we can find the treasure. But before you do that, who can make the widest shape for me? Off you go. Let's see the widest shape. Can you make a wide shape? Nathan? Wide. A split. Who can make the tallest shape? Not on the benches. Down you come. The stillest shape. Is that still? The wobbliest shape. Right. Are we ready? Eyes on me. So, we're on our pirate ship. And we are jumping off our pirate ship. Can you jump off your pirate ship into the water? Next, I need to see you skipping through the water onto the beach. Let's get these knees up. Show me your best skipping in your own route. Get those knees up. Lovely, swinging your arms. you skip. I want to see if you can find your own space because you're a bit clumped together. And I've got all this space over here. So, oh my goodness, there's space there. Skip into space. Skip into space. Get those knees up. You okay, William? Use your arms. Swing your arms. Down, Jack. Lovely. How we stop you? Right. We've got onto the beach. But because it's a beautiful desert island, the sand is really, really hot, so you've got to jump on the sand, jump on the sand. Oh, there were some children who stopped straight away, and that was fantastic. And now we've got into the jungle. And there's lots and lots of leaves and vines in the way, so I need you to crawl through this jungle. Can you crawl through the jungle for me? Look where you're going. Doing some lovely crawling then, so I'd like her to show everybody your crawling, please. So can you see she's got her knees on the floor, Lily? Can you all try and copy Jessica's crawling? No one asked Miss Williamson if she can find a thing. And Harry Slap ya! Oh my goodness! You will not believe who I just saw. I saw Pirate Blackbeard and I heard that he is after you because he doesn't want you to take his treasure, so he can't make a sound because if he hears you, he will have you. So let's have some quiet crawling now. Quiet crawling. On your knees and on your hands, good boy. On your hands and knees, Nathan, that's it. Lily? Lily and Ella. Oh, it's not Lily, it's Emma. Do you remember how Jess was doing it on her knees? That's it. And up you get. Oh my goodness. He doesn't have a clue where you are. But now we've got through the jungle and we've come to a really muddy bog. And can I show you what it makes your feet do? You have to step. And oh my goodness, my foot is stuck. Oh! So you've got to, what's this called? Can you lunge through the muddy bog for me? I'm sure you can. He'll hear you. He'll hear you. Fantastic. Let's have a go then. So put your feet together. I'm going to take a big step forward with our foot. And bend. That's it. Good boy. And then swap your foot. And bend. Can you bend any more? Bend both. Good boy. Keep going. That's it. Lovely. How we stop ya? Right. We're near the treasure. But it's in a cave with a really, really low roof. So we're going to have to get on our bellies. And we're going to have to crawl on our bellies. Put your feet down, Jack. Feet can't be up. Can you get down on your belly? That's it, and put yourself along. Yeah, that's fine. Probably stop ya. I can see the treasure over here. Come here. I'm really sorry, everybody. Someone got here before us, so there's no treasure. That's a shame, isn't it? So I'd like you now to pick your favourite way we've just moved. I want you to do it around the space for me. Off you go. Pick your favourite way we just moved and show me. Oh, I can see some skipping. Oh, there's some hot sand. because you were making too much noise, not all of you heard it. So you need to make sure that you are listening for my clap. So show me another type of move. Off you go. Did you hear that one? How stop ya? I did it again and you didn't hear. Shall I go and get my whistle? Yeah. So when you hear the whistle this time, show me a different move. Go! So are you lunging or skipping or crawling? Girls, make sure it's one that we've done already. So show me a different one we've already done today. Can I say, I'm seeing some lovely partner work over there, so I would like you, by the time I count down from 3, to go with a partner. 2, 3, there we are. Oh, Jasmine, Lily's waiting. Perfect. Right, we're going to play a game of follow the leader. So, you have got 3 seconds to decide who is Captain Jack and who is Captain Hook. Go. Do you want to go with Miss Williamson? And when you're ready, just give me an aye, aye, Captain. Right, Captain Jack, you're going to be the leader. I want to see, I want to see an interesting path. Don't just go in a circle, because is that an interesting path? Think about looking for your own space. So Captain Jack, off you go. You need to copy Jack, don't we? Yeah. Now this time when you hear the whistle, you're going to change the leader. And the leader has got to do a different type of moving. So let's see if you can do it for me. So Jasmine needs to copy Lily. That's it. Make sure you're moving into space. Good boy, Charlie. Emma, where can you see space? Where could you go? Are you all tired? No. Right, let's practice our balancing before those old bean bags come out. So, I would like to see, you can choose today, I'm not going to show you one, I would like to see a balance on one leg. Can you show me one? Remember how we spoke about that string coming up? Is that a balance? Sarah is like a statue, she's not even moving. So think about that string pulling you up tall. Right. And on your other leg, change legs. Keep it still. This time, I'd like to see, I like what Charlie's doing, although it's not very fair on Harry. He's balancing, holding on to Harry. So let's balance with a partner. Can you do a balance with your partner? One leg off. You can stand normally. Well, there were some children who were very quick. I'm sorry you had to wait for everybody then. Let's try and balance as still as a statue. So, do statues talk to each other when they're balancing? No. No. Show me what a statue should look like, please. Oh, they are so much better. I don't see any wobbling. No wobbling. Hold everything tight. If it's too difficult, put your leg lower. That'll help you. That's much better, Ella. Having a lower leg and being still is much better than trying to have a high leg and wobbling, isn't it? Lovely. Right. You are going to walk around on your tiptoes. If you come across a beanbag, you need to pick it up. Off you go. Find your own path. You don't need to stay with your partner now. You can find your own path. Follow a path. I'm not going to give you one. Without it falling. Can you go and find a different partner without your beanbag falling off your head? Oh. Whoop. Right, let's have, I don't think I've heard a single beanbag fall. That's fantastic. Oh. Right, can you make a partner balance with your beanbag on your head? Remember, statues don't talk. Can you make a different balance with a beanbag on your arm? Oh, that's tricky. Good boy, Nathan. Oh, remember, we're better to have a low balance that's still than a high one that's wobbling and not still. Right, can you, with your partner, choose your own place to balance your beanbag on your balance?
They're individual things.
Yeah. I'll probably stop you. There are some beautiful balances going on here. You've changed your level and oh, she's still going. You look like you're sunbathing on the beach. Can we all try and copy Lily's balance and have a sunbathe on the beach? And just lie there. Think about your holidays that you'll be going on in a few days. And then think about how sad you'll be that you're leaving Miss Williamson and me. And let's see you all sat up with your beanbag on your head. Right. Miss Williamson's keeping an eye out now, and I am. If you can stand up without your beanbag falling, then you'll get a smiley. I didn't see that. Let's try again. Try again, Jack. Yay! Fantastic. Go on, Lil. Yay! Oh. Oh my goodness, smileys for everyone, even Miss Williamson. Right, whilst children are looking. Right, I want you to take your beanbag off your head and look at it. Can you say to your beanbag, I love you, beanbag? I love you. Can you say to your beanbag, don't kiss him, you don't know where he's been. Can you say to your beanbag, I'm sorry I've got to leave you now? I'm sorry I've got to leave you now. Bet I won't forget about you. Go and put your beanbag. Oh, wait, you don't know where you're putting him. I'd like you to find a space in the hall that's sensible to put your beanbag, and you'll remember where your beanbag is. That's a perfect space, Gracie. Lovely. And then say, bye, beanbag. Bye, beanbag. I'll miss you. I'll miss you. Bet I've got to go and play with someone else now. Right, let's see that skipping again, please. Off you go, skip around the space. Pick up the ball. What ball are you getting, Jack? Oh, I love that boy. You're practically bouncing from last week. Let's all bounce down the balls. Jean-Gel. Oh, I need a ball. You have one. Have mine. Let's see who can keep their ball still in between their feet. Go get one of those. Let's see who can hold their ball like Gracie between her knees. And all right, then go for the jump with your ball between your knees. And how we stop you? Let's pretend that it's a little chicken egg, and can you lay your egg? And pick up your egg, put it between your knees. Squeeze it as tight as you can. And lay your egg. And pick up your ball and hold it in both your hands. And say, hello, ball. Say, can I have this dance? Okay, we've got a new song today. Can you bounce your ball? That's it, again. Woo! Hold your ball! Round your body! Other way! Walk around while you're doing it! And other way! Come do it with me, okay? Ready? We're gonna go round our legs. Down here, Charlie. Harry, down here. Bring it up. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Round and go. Bounce. Let's see your ball bounce. Hey. Keep going for me, do very well. Bobby, stop, girl. everybody have a lie down on the floor. You must be tired now. Have a lie on the floor. And stretch as long as you can. Who's the longest? I can see nearly everybody making a long shot. Everybody, that's brilliant. Now, can you hold your ball above your head? And when I say you've got to sit up and touch your toes with it, go, touch your toes with your ball. Ooh. And lie back down. And touch your toes with the ball. Ooh. And lie back down. And touch your toes. Right, you have got 10 seconds. And by the time these 10 seconds are up, you have got to be with another different partner, and you're going to be sat more ready than I've ever seen you in my life. Off you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we all ready? Oh, who would like to invite Nathan to join their group? Oh, there we are. Emma Hayes. There we go. Fantastic. Right. You're going to decide with your partner another Captain Jack and another Captain Hook. Go. Okay. Right. By the time Captain Jack has put his ball or her ball back in that bag, Captain Hook will need to have done 10 star jumps. On your marks. Get set. Gorgonzola. Excuse me. On your mark. Oh, back to your places. I didn't say the word to do it. I didn't say go. Go, 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 go. You need one ball, Emma, okay? Right, this time, who did the star jumps then? Who are you? Captain Hook? Right, by the time Captain Hook comes to give me a high five, all of the Captain Jacks need to have done 10 star jumps. Go! Quick! Quick! Jack, let him go. Who are you with? Are you with her now? Who is Jack Jones's partner? I think you beat him, Harry, because he missed my hand. There we are. Thank you to all the pairs who are stood ready to go, holding their ball sensibly. Right. Did you put both your balls away? Oh. Right, let's see then. These look like balls. I know they look like balls, but now they are a cannon on your pirate ship. Are you stood by your partner? Are you listening? Are we ready to go? So, it's not a ball, what is it? A cannon. And you are aiming for the target, your partner. So we're going to practice our throwing. Now Sean is going to show you the throw I'm looking for. Aren't you, Sean? Wait, let me tell you what you're going to do. You're going to face me. You need to have your eyes on the prize, which is why you're throwing the ball. Because if you're like this, is it going to go where I'm looking? So Sean is going to step forward and he's going to push the ball to me. Ready? Did you step forwards? Like this, ready? Step and push. Perfect. So for now, I'd like you to have a go. Who's your partner, please? She needs you. You're going to push. And they're going to catch. So let's practice. Go as close or as far away from your partner as you think you should be. You've got 30 seconds to practice. So push. Good girl. Oh, that was a close one. Let's have a watch. So look at eyes on the prize, Lily. push. Lovely. Oh, you need to catch it. Let's have a watch. Did I throw it with my head? Push it from your very quickly. You can practice with me, Lily. Whoop. So make sure you're looking. Oh! Lily's just brought something to my attention. If you're waiting to receive the ball, if you're going to get... Oh, look at him. Emma, stop for a minute. Charlie is making a target. It's like he's going, Cooey, give me the ball. So if you're waiting for the ball, have your hands ready to go. Let's have a look at that now. Okay. Oh! You try and throw it to me now. Ready? Good girl. Can you join Ella and Sarah and be in a 3 for a minute for me? It's behind you. Have you lost your ball? Come on then. Let's have a watch. So push it and step forwards. Good girl. Oh, that was a lovely throw. Did you have your target ready? Did you have your target ready? Okay. Let's try again. Target, perfect target. Oh, much better. And Harry, stop here. Right, we're going to try another throw now. Thank you very much. So, what does the person who's going to get my ball need to do? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's make it like a little butterfly. And this time, I'm going to step forward, and with the opposite arm, I'm going to swing. Let's give Gracie a clap for such a brilliant catch. So, step forward, eyes on the prize, and gently throw it to their target. Off you go. Your partner's over there. So, step forward, Gracie. And so, you're going to step and throw at the same time. So, put your feet together. And we're going to step and throw. Go. Where's your target? She's quite right. Good boy, William. That was brilliant. Lovely. Ready? Oh! Oh, that caught your knee, otherwise it would have been perfect. And Harry, stop ya. Right, last throw now. Oh, Miss Williamson is so ready, aren't you? Look at her. She's just so ready. Right, last throw. You're going to bounce the ball to me. Is that a sensible bounce? Was that a sensible bounce? No. Shall I show you a sensible bounce that I'm going to look for? Again, I'm going to step forward and I'm going to push the ball down just over halfway. And it should, if I cross my fingers, arrive in the target that Charlie's got ready. Is it a butterfly? Thank you. Give me a clap, please. Give me a clap. Right, practice that one, please. Practice that one. So is that over halfway? Come a little bit closer together, you two. So just over, this is halfway, isn't it? So a little bit over that. There we are. You going to try now, William? Oh, that was perfect. Good boy. Right. Let's have a watch. I think you're a bit far away there, Jasmine. Come a bit closer. Maybe about here. Right, let's have a look. Oh, was that a bounce one or an underarm one? Shall we try a bounce one, Jack? Oh, right. Right, let's try a bounce one. So remember, they're just over halfway. But it needs next time a bit more of a push. So try a bit more of a push. Brilliant, Jasmine, good girl. It's just a bit of a rubbish ball. That was amazing. High five, please. Lovely. Let me keep watching you with the eyes in the back of my head. Perfect. And Harry, stop here. Oh my goodness. There were some fantastic throws then, wasn't there, Jack? Do you want to show everybody yours? Let's see Jack's, because he did it brilliantly then. Come a bit closer. Oh! That was a good throw. I don't think Jasmine had a target ready, did she? Right, your challenge now. I'm going to give you a minute. Katrina, as we're looking this way. Let's see who is definitely ready to listen to me. Show me that you're ready to listen. Right. You're going to count in 5s every time you make... Shall we practice counting in our 5s? 5, 10, 15, 20, stop, 25, 30. Oh my goodness, you're too good. You went past me. Right. Every time you make a throw with your partner, Seren, you're going to count. So we're going to go, pick any throw you like. Which one did you like the most? So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20. So you're going to work with your partner. Every time your partner catches the ball, you're going to score 5 points. And let's see who can score the most in a minute. So stand a bit close to your partner if you need to. On your marks. Get set. What's the matter? Well, come closer and it'll make it easier. Go! Come a bit closer. Come a bit closer. Yes, yes, you can quickly. Get a bigger one then. Oh, you have to use that one, gone. You have to use that one. Okay, keep going. You're doing such a good job with that one. Barry, stop here. Hands up if you scored 5, 10, 15, more than 20. Oh my goodness, right, this time you've got to beat your score. All right, so let's have another try. Oh, we can't start till we're all ready. Are we all ready? Are we all ready? Go. Let me hear you counting. Whoop. Lovely, keep going. Let's watch. Yay! Lovely. Try a different one now, girls. Try a different one. Woo! And try a different one. Yes, perfect. Well done. If you beat your score, can you give me a ka-ching? Oh, wow. Everyone beat their score.
We got 75 and this time we got 165.
Oh, my goodness. You are so much better. Right. Let's see some tiptoeing around the hall, please. Some tiptoeing. If you've got a ball, can you put it back in the bag as you tiptoe? Could you put that one back for me, please, William? And Harry, stop here. Well done to all the children who haven't touched anything that's gone down on the floor. That was lovely to see lots of children just leaving them. Right, can you go and find your beanbag, please? And give him a big squeeze and tell him how much you missed him. And let's see you sat down on the floor. No? Patrick, could you just tell everybody, can you remind everybody what my instruction was? Hang on, I can't hear you because not everyone's listening. Let's try again. What was my instruction? What was my instruction? Did I ask children to play with things? Did I ask them to sit by themselves with their beanbag? I thought I was just checking, that's all. I was just checking. Right. Pick up your beanbag. Say, I told you I wouldn't forget you. Can you stand up and put him on your head? Can you go? What have I just asked you to do?
Stand up and put your beanbag on your head.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Lily.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, well, you heard Lily though, didn't you? Yes, there we go. Right, let's go for a walk around the space in your own path. Let's leave the things on the floor where they are. And can you sit down without your beanbag falling off? Oh, Emma, you are sat beautifully, good girl. Just what I'm looking for, well done. Well, there was lots of excellent sitting then without the beanbag dropping. Now take your beanbag off your head. Say, I'll see you in a bit. And put him down somewhere. Now, you need to be looking this way so I know you're listening. I can see that Emma's listening and Jack and Ella. I can see Jack Woodcock's listening. Good boy. I can see Sarah's listening. Can I see Nearly everybody's listening. Oh, we're all listening now. Right. So, you are going to go. Oh, that's a shame the beanbag doesn't want to play our game. Does he not want to play? You go and get him and tell him he needs to stay where he is. Let me hear you tell him, you stay where you should be. There we are. Do you think he's going to stay there now? I hope he will. Right, so you are going to go on a journey. It's up to you how you travel and how you move. But you've got to remember your journey because once you've practiced it, you go through with your beanbag. And he can balance wherever he wants because your beanbag doesn't like being left by himself for too long. And I would like to see in your journey if you can make a change. So you might go from big to small. You might go from high to low. Can anybody think of another change you might do? Lennon, what change are you going to do? Okay, anybody got one? Emma? So you're going to change from maybe moving on your feet to moving on your bottom. Okay, so I'm going to look for a change in your sequence. But remember, once you've practiced, you're going to have to do it with your beanbag on your head. So say, bye, Beanie.
Bye, Beanie.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Off you go on your journey. Oh, do you think you'll be able to jump with your beanbag on your head? What change are you going to make, Sarah? From? Oh, let's see that change then. You show me that change, how you're going to do it. Can you? If you'd like to, but can you do that with a beanbag on your head? And back to the start. Where's the start of your sequence? Right. You're going to practice it once more now to get it in your head. Where do you travel? And what change do you make? If you want to go into the hoops or over the ropes, they are there for you. Or you can just leave them. It's up to you. It's your sequence, your journey. Let's have one more look at your journey. Off you go. So what change are you making? What change have you decided on now? Oh, so you're going to run and walk. Lennon is changing speed. I like that idea. And back to your beanbag. Have we all got our beanbags back? Pick him. Is this your beanbag? I could hear him. He was going, William, where are you? Oh. Do you want to give Miss Williamson her beanbag? Because I can hear it saying, Miss Williamson, I miss you. Right, pick up your beanbag. Pick him up and ask him, do you want to come on my journey? Right, your next challenge. Can you balance him on your ear and stand up? I don't know if that was too hard. Did you hear him say yes then?
No. I said no.
He said no. What a miserable beanbag. You're going to take him anyway, Paddy. Off you go. Right, so choose where would you like to balance your beanbag on your journey. Think about the things you do in your journey. Can you go on your journey? Off you go on your journey. Oh, Paddy, what perfect changing of levels. Wowee. Oh, Emma, you can jump with your beanbag on your head. Well done. I put you off, didn't I? Oh, Sean, what an interesting place to balance your beanbag. Oh, that was lots of brilliant jumps.
Look what I can do.
And stop where you are. Oh, sorry, Gracie. This is a new challenge. Can you do your sequence backwards?
Yeah.
So do your sequence backwards for me now. Think about where you're at. You're going to have to look where you're going if you're going backwards. Good girl, Ella, looking over your shoulder. Well done. Oh, is that balancing? Is that balancing? You have to lift your chin up and there we are. That's balancing. Lovely crawling backwards, William. Good boy. And how we stop your last job then. Can you get with another new partner for me? You need to do the partner in 3, 2, 1. Sean and Jess. Lovely. Right, so you are now going to show your partner your sequence and they are going to copy you. So, decide who's going first and go to their starting place. Let's see which pair can be ready first. Who's it going to be? Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Are you in your starting place? I saw you lying on the floor. I'm going to have to stop everybody there. There is some serious cheating going on, and he knows exactly who he is, doesn't he? Is that balancing or is that tucking it into your t-shirt? Oh, I wasn't sure I saw it, and I wasn't sure if it was tucked in or balancing, but it's definitely tucked in. I'm keeping a special eye on you two. Yes. Well, why don't you do Harry's first? You're going to do yours after. So you'll both get to do them. Well, can you do Patrick's first then? There we are. Right, let's see if you're ready. That was been a lovely partner, Lennon, good boy. Right. I don't want to hear any beanbags dropping. Let's see if you can follow your partners. Off you go. Oh, lovely lunging, both of you. I'm so impressed with this jumping. Whenever I speak to people jumping, the beanbags fall off. Now, is this balancing a beanbag? Where did you have it? That's not balancing, is it?
Yeah.
Where are we going to balance our beanbag?
On my armpit.
You had it on your head before, so why didn't you follow William with it on his head? Oh, on your shoulder, that's a new one. Well, good boy for not copying him, Mr. Jones. Here. He said, I listened to him, he says, please don't tuck me into your t-shirt. So leave him there.
Lunging with the beanbag, so that's what she did earlier, and now she's doing it with the beanbag.
I think, how we stop ya? We need to tell everybody about this. But it's brilliant. They remembered their moves from before at the start of the lesson and they're using them in their journey. Can you just show us that? Because I did notice it over there. Look at that lunging. Let's see if we can all try and lunge with beanbags on our head. Oh, Paddy can.
This is exactly it, isn't it?
I think you can make a bigger lunge than that, Harry. There you go. I know they've been troublesome pants today, haven't they? But we're nearly finished now. You just keep pulling them up. Lots of lovely lunging. Make sure Emma Gingle has got acres of space over there. She's using space well. Let's see if you can use the space.
I'm going to fall onto my side.
Don't worry. And let's go to your other partner's starting place. Have a go of their sequence. Don't start for me yet, just be in your ready place. Be at the start of your journey. Gracie, is it you the leader or Lennon the leader? Who's the leader then? You stay with the same partner. Was Lennon the leader then? So Gracie's the leader now. So Nathan's going to be your leader, William. Are you ready? Show me you're ready then. Oh, I can see a pair here ready, a pair here, a pair here. Nearly every pair is ready. How are you starting yours, Nathan? Because you're the leader this time. Okay, so William, you need to copy your partner. He's got it on his shoulder. Off you go, show your partner and copy your partner. Oh, what lovely stepping there, Jack. Good boy. You're thinking hard about your balance, aren't you? Oh, I like that change of speed. Think about your journey, Nathan. Where is your... Sorry, I'm in your way. Up, how we stop you? Oh, there's some children who stopped straight away then. Now, there was something I hadn't thought of, but I saw these girls do. When they changed their move or their shape, they also changed where the beanbag was, and that was really interesting. Show the girl, not the girl, show everybody the two places you balance your beanbag. So on their heads, and how were you moving when it was on your head? Yeah, I thought so. So they were low on their heads, and show me how else you moved. All sorts of changes there, lovely. Right, last job, beanbag on your head. Can you walk to the bucket, put your beanbag in and go and get your shoes on?
Louise, we've spent a few weeks together now, and I've got to tell you this from the outset. I was so impressed with that lesson.
Oh, thank you.
It was wonderful, it really was. How do you feel about it?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. I think looking at this now, there's certain things like that home-based game that completely went from my mind, but then it doesn't matter because they were so busy all the time. Yeah. I think compared to maybe last session, it wasn't as fast-paced as in like the activity they were doing wasn't as physical, if you like, but then they were developing different skills, so I think that was okay. And I'm amazed every lesson how much I managed to get into the hour, because I feel like I've done so much more with them in these 4 weeks than probably a whole term's worth beforehand.
And do you feel you achieved the intended learning outcomes that you set yourself?
I think so. It's just, like I say, about keeping it fast-paced, because normally I'd have spent a lot more time doing the throwing and catching for 1 week, whereas with this, I know I can visit it next week again. So, for example, like they've done like the music, the bouncing the ball and manipulating it. They were a lot better at that this week because they did it last week already. Well,
I loved the music, and it just really invigorated the children. It inspired them to the movement. And what I find is that sometimes you need to slow things down and give them an opportunity to have an active recovery. But whilst they were doing that, they were still developing further skills. I often watch their breathing, and when the breathing comes back to normal, then you blitz them again, and off you go again. It's short, it's sharp, it's fast, it's furious, and you just keep that balance. I felt that the pace of the lesson was really good, and I mean the previous lesson, I agree with you, there was far more movements, but today used a lot more of equipment, and you brought them together, and you have the partnerships as well. And the ideas that set down here, they were implemented, and lots of opportunities, for example, for them to skipping and the lunging. And it was great how the lunging came back in the end.
Yeah, with Katrina it was.
Absolutely. And that came from them. But I really like the way that you've developed the ideas that we generated at the start, and you've really encapsulated the whole thing. And it's a mixture of a lot of gymnastics, a lot of games, a lot of health, fitness and well-being, all in the same mix. What about their concentration levels, and do you feel they were focusing for an extended period of time?
I think the focus wasn't as brilliant as it was last week, but then there's all sorts going on with the end of term. But to keep them going, like I said, for that whole hour, and they all did everything that I asked them to. And again, they used their own ideas. They were all engaged, and the ones who maybe went off a bit, I made sure that I reined them back in.
There was an awful lot of opportunities for the children to show and to think and to plan their own movement. And it was a wonderful spectacle, because you had all these children doing exactly the same thing at the same time, and yet it was all different. And excellent use of space and lots of movements. And of course you had a very able assistant with you.
I did, yes. I don't need to say anything to her, I just let her get on with it, and she reads my mind. It's brilliant.
But it's good to have that support, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And the skills that they were developing, because the point that you made in the lesson, that the first week they could barely stand balancing the beanbag on any body part. And do you feel that their skill level has...
Oh, absolutely, because there was one child I spoke to when they were planning their journey without the beanbag, and she was jumping, and I said, do you think you'll be able to do that? And then I watched her, and she did it with a beanbag on her head. So.
And when you came to the sending and the receiving, I really liked the way that they were counting in 5. So I'm assuming that you've been doing that in the classroom. And then, so I think it was a wonderful opportunity to reinforce it and to practice it in a different setting, in a practical setting, rather than the theoretical classroom setting.
And I think maybe with younger ones, you could just count normally, but like now they're a bit older, I want to try and push them a bit more.
So what you're telling me, there's an opportunity here to differentiate the numeracy as well within a practical setting. Oh, that's really good. Why were you changing the partnerships all the time?
I just think it's because they always go towards the same children, and it's nice to get them mixed up. Say there was 2, Lennon and Gracie, who I would never put together, and they wouldn't put themselves together, but they ended up together because they were the last 2, and they were brilliant together.
And I found, and I witnessed towards the end, boys were beginning to partner girls as well. So you're having mixed gender groups, which is really good in terms of social skills. And then, of course, the two-handed practices they did moved very easily then to this activity, me to you to me.
Yeah, and I thought because the me to you to me talks about bouncing, I thought we'd have a practice with the two-handed throw with the bouncing and also the underarm throw, so then that gave them the option to choose the ones they wanted to practice. And then I picked up on there were some girls just bouncing, so I challenged them to try different throwing, and they could do that as well.
And of course the underarm throwing was a skill that they developed in previous lessons. And then of course you finished off, and it was really nicely done with the shape shifting. And were we happy with the way that that worked?
Yeah, again, they always surprise you. Those things that came out of it that I wouldn't have expected or thought to have.
No.
So, but for example, like I mentioned, I want to see a change. So I mentioned about height or the shape, but I hadn't thought about speed, and I saw quite a few of them playing with that, or balancing the beanbag in different places, so they shifted that on their body.
Yeah. I really like the flexibility that you brought in, and the way that you've taken the ideas here and you put your own mark and your own slant. Because today you followed the theme, which is excellent, because you can put your own theme into it. And when you had the pirates, and the way that you brought the music in, because it just, short period of time, totally different, and the kids loved it.
That's my dancing background.
Well, yeah, a little bit loud for my ears, but it was good. It was great, and the kids loved it, didn't they?
And again, that's even bringing in like rhythm and keeping in time with other areas.
Yeah. In terms of literacy and numeracy, it was obvious that you were bringing aspects in. But what specific techniques did you apply?
Well, the main thing was the communication with the partners, and I think, like you said, changing the partners allows them to problem solve with different people, and also counting in different ways. But I think in the future, I'd possibly, now they're older and their skills are better, maybe introduce, like you were saying, like they can read the card, so I could give them a card and they could work with a partner, so that's another avenue to go down. And we've been discussing as well, once we've done the lesson, we can bring it back into class and do things related even to ICT. For example, we've spoken about possibly they could film their journey and then they could talk about it afterwards with a voiceover, or they could take pictures and make a book creator on the iPads or anything like that. Of
course, with the journey, there's lots of scope here, because you can get them to not only to remember their journey, but to measure their journey in steps, and they could measure their steps, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And then when doing a journey, you can bring in right turn, left turn,
and the
going straight, and then you can take it to a even more advanced level and start introducing directions. It's been wonderful for me coming here. It's been a privilege, it really has. A huge pleasure, and I'm extremely grateful from a personal perspective that you've allowed this in here to work with your children. The kids have been fantastic. They responded wonderfully well, every single child in the whole school. And I was privileged because I had the opportunity of coming back again a few weeks and working very, very closely with you. As far as I'm concerned, there has been tremendous evidence here that shows that this will work.
Well, it's something I know when I've spoken to other teachers who aren't maybe as confident as delivering PE, they've really took it on board and they've loved doing it. So I know it's something that we'll definitely be using in the future.
That's good. That's good. And of course, what I've seen as well, being out on the playground, break times, there is a natural transfer there of the skills, and the same skills that were being applied inside were being applied in their free time.
Yeah.
The teachers that perhaps aren't feeling as confident with the delivery of PE, they've bought into it.
Yeah, because it's so easy to follow and so broken down that it just tells you exactly what to do. So
that's good. There's
no problem with them having it there with them and following it along as they go.
Yeah, good. Well, it was really nice working with you.
Oh, and you. I've learned a lot from you as well. So
thank you very much.